diving deep into our wounds. Yet I will be ripped apart before I choose a side. Yet the shadow of glass beneath my feet, it cuts this godforsaken street. Why can't we make things disappear? Steal the poison from our tears. Oh, crooked crosses pinned on the wall. Slow destruction of our childhood homes. High illusions, they're seen no more, no rocky crosses pinned on the walls. Slow destruction of our childhood homes. High illusions, they're seen no more, no
City won 4-0, guys.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
We got Nico Gonzalez, guys.
I can see what they're doing, what he's doing. I can see it, I feel it. He's cooking.
And we're going to go to Madrid and win, guys. All right, calm down. Big up, guys. Make sure you guys smash up the likes on the way in here, man. We got the player ratings. I think for me, that the second half, obviously, we do that a lot. You know, when we're 3-0 up at half time, we go into sort of like a cruise control mission, and it normally works. Obviously, Feyenoord did it. It normally works. Second half, obviously, took the foot off the gas. Understandable, given the fact we've got Madrid on Wednesday. But if we sort of look at the first half and how we then managed it in the second half, I really think that's a candidate for being the best performance of the season. And in my opinion, it is. I thought the Madrid game, obviously up until we lost it, was probably one of our best performances of the season. But today, I thought we were great. You know, I'll bring Sign in a second, but just to recap for people that didn't watch the watch along, second balls, we're all over it. You know what I mean? Nico Gonzalez in the middle, brilliant. I thought defensively, John Stones and Abdelkadir Huzanov were fantastic. Rico nailed it. Yeah. Gvardiol nailed it. Ederson's distribution, unbelievable. Savio, possibly his best game for us for a long, long time. Just everyone on the pitch. We're going to do the play ratings. We'll go through each player individually, but I thought everyone today played really, really well and did their part, you know, and just the basics, the forward passing. I clocked it within 2-3 minutes of the game starting. I clocked it on the watch along. I don't know if he was in the watch along side, but within a couple of minutes of the game starting, I saw Nico Gonzalez get the ball, and where Kovacic or Bernardo or Gundogan previously would have passed it backwards or sideways, he forced this pass through a little gap to Foden, and I clocked it straight away. Said forward passing. And then the whole team started doing it. And Nico Gonzalez today, well, we'll get into him in detail. I felt like he ran the show really in that midfield. But listen, give me your sort of summary of it, and then we'll get stuck into the player ratings, bro.
Bro, look at what's happening when you put a CDM into our team. Look what's happened. Our midfield looks so secure. Our backline looks so secure, probably stemming a lot from the midfield. I think not many fans would have predicted a win today. And even if they predicted it might be like a 2-1, 3-2, something like that. So to win 4-0, not conceding against Newcastle, who have been scoring against all the big teams this season, I think, bro, it's amazing. It gives me real confidence for the rest of the season. Not for Madrid, but for the rest of the season, for For our future, the average age of the outfield players today was 24.
Was it
24? Yeah.
no way?
I can't remember the last time we had average age of that. That
Nice.
just gave me confidence in the future, bro.
Yeah.
Thought a lot of the player. I don't really think anyone played badly. I thought a lot of the players played their probably best match of the season. Lewis, fantastic. Pocketing Gordon and Isaac. That's no easy task.
Nope.
No easy task. Husanov, very good today. I like his passing. His passing is underrated.
It is.
Nico, fantastic, bro. I saw shades of Rodri in him a lot of times. Only criticism I have of him is he needs to be more aware of runners from behind. But I think he had a passing accuracy of like 97 or something today, which is immense, bro.
Yeah.
Mamouche, great runs. I started off with a note, bro, today after the first 10 minutes saying Mamouche needs to step up, needs to fix his touch, needs to fix his passing, and needs to put the chances away. 2 minutes later, he scores, and 10 minutes later, he has a hat trick. So,
it was class, man. It was class. Listen, let's get stuck in, man.
Yeah, let's go.
Let me do these super chat and we get stuck in. Guys, smash these likes up on the way in, man. Listen, been a long time since we've done a player rating stream where we actually want to do the player rating stream. So smash the likes on the way. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Big up everyone that's tuned in on Twitter as well. Big up to Al, says Nico at CDM is class. I told you all with a good CDM. City are back, says Sir Alan. He also says CDM, 10 out of 10. All right. He's obviously very happy that we've got Nico Gonzalez. Let's get stuck in, boys. Okay, Edison is coming off the back of a biblical stinker against Real Madrid. But today, fantastic. Let's have a look at some of his numbers then. An assist. I don't know if it's fact checked, but someone in the chat before said that's the most assists by any Premier League goalkeeper of all time.
That's true.
Is it true? Yeah.
Now.
Okay.
6 now, and the first goalkeeper ever to get 3 assists in the season as well.
Wowzer.
Yeah.
And listen, this is why I keep saying about Edison, right? Let them come on to them. Let me do the stats first. Made 1 save in the game, 1 punch, 1 run out, which was successful. The save was inside the box. Key pass, 1 successful. 13 long balls successful out of 20. Big chance created, clearance. And yeah, obviously he got the assist. I thought his kicking was obviously not all of them, but when you're going to go long, you're not always going to have the right pass. Just what a return. Obviously, he drops a stinker against Real Madrid. And to come back in a huge game, some people in my chat say it was a must win. We have to win. Anything other than win's a disaster. To come in with that sort of performance, I thought was brilliant. His passing was on it. And listen, obviously Edison was poor against Real Madrid in the week. Well, he wasn't poor actually. He just made some ball. No. For 60 minutes, he was fine. And then he went poor.
Well, he only for the 2 late goals. So for 80 minutes he was good.
That's what I'm saying. For 80 minutes he was good, and then he obviously dropped the stinkers. Listen, if it was me, I'd still try and keep him. I'll be real. I still think that he's the goalkeeper for us. I'd offer him the contract and try and get him to stay. But obviously it's not looking like that's going to happen. It looks like he probably is going to be on his way out. But yeah, very good. Got an assist. What do you reckon, bro?
Bro, bouncing back like that after Madrid, fantastic. The balls on him is crazy. Did you see how many passes he did, especially in the first half, where he, like, between 4 or 5 Newcastle players? When he looks at that from his view, it must be so tight. And if the ball is just 5 or 10 centimeters the wrong way, either left or right, it goes to a Newcastle player. Bro, fantastic today. Also, I think he did great on crosses, on the corners. Came out a few times to claim and box away. So, high score for me, which is a theme for today, I think.
Go on.
So, oh, yeah. How many saves did he have? Not many. Kind of have many.
Yeah, he only had 1 save, which tells a lot, by the way, about how well we defended.
Yeah, and it did an assist, bro. Wow.
It's difficult, isn't it? I'm going to give him. I'll give him an 8. I was going to say 8.6.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, 8.6 is where I'm going.
Yeah.
There are people in the chat getting in the 9s, or a couple of 10s flying around as well. But yeah, 8.6 is what I'm going to give him, guys. He got a 7.8 on this SofaScore website.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move it on to Rico Lewis, who's coming for a little bit of criticism, and at the moment there seems to be this bit of a debate in the City fan base about, is he a right back? Is he a midfielder? Is he good enough to be at Manchester City? Is he not? And you get a lot of people who are just, he's not good enough to be a Manchester City player. And some people who are very, very defensive of him. Got to say, today I thought he did very well. Very well. And I think, to be honest with you, he was coming into this game with a little bit of pressure because of all the talk about his performance against Real Madrid, whether you think it was good or bad, whatever. But there was a lot of pressure on him today. And he's coming up against one of the best left wingers in the league in Anthony Gordon. Obviously, he's got Isak to deal with as well. And I've got to say, I thought he was very, very good, man. Okay, that's his heat map there. 90 minutes played, 3 clearances. He won 1 out of 2 ground duels. He only lost the ball 5 times with a 93% passing accuracy. 2 long balls, 1 successful. He had 1 dribble that's not successful. Listen, I don't think he had the most amount of defending to do, but positionally, he was in the right position. I don't remember him getting skinned once. I'm going to give him, I'll give him a 7.5. I think it was very good today. Solid performance.
Oh, I think that's a bit low. I think we have to take into account the Real Madrid game, and I wouldn't have started him today. So starting him against Gordon and Isak, and not have any threats down his side at any point really. Also being very involved in the build-up and overloaded midfield. I'll give him a 7.7.
Okay. Yeah, I think most of the people in the chat are in the 7s somewhere. Yeah, okay, cool. Well done, Rico Lewis. That's a good performance, bro. Okay, Abdul Qadir, hold on up. Abdul Qadir, hold on up, people. What are we saying, man? What a performance from this guy, guys. Yeah, I'll be real, man. This guy today, yeah. Oh, I thought he was it's just great performance. Obviously, the first game that he played, yeah, against the Chelsea, obviously he made that mistake. But today,
he made a mistake today as well. Do you remember? I think it was in the first half. He
lost
lost it at the halfway turn, and then he just ran back.
What a guy! What a guy, man! My fucking Uzbekistan baller, you know. Nah, honestly, this guy was class, man. Yeah, I the thing is, so what you're talking about there, right, was in the first half where the ball went to Gordon or Isak and he ran in, try to intercept it, like try to get his foot in, and the guy spun. It was Gordon won it, and Gordon spun him. So what I've said is he's gonna do that because he's an aggressive defender, and he wants to go. He's on the front foot. He wants to go with it. He's gonna do that, but he'll get better at that decision making with age and experience. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. But
by the way,
did you see the recovery pace as well?
Did that. Vinny Company did that all the time, by the way. That's what's something that he used to do all the time. The difference is when Vinny Company realized that he fucked it up, he took the player out.
Yeah.
That's what he used to do. He used to get fouls with it all the time, Vinny, because he'd go in, he'd rush in, try and get his foot in front of it, and if he realized that he'd misjudged it, he'd go, "You're not getting behind me. I'll just take you out." And that will come with time, man. But listen, let me go through his numbers then. These are his stats from today. That's his heat map. There you go. 90 minutes played, 5 clearances, 1 ground duel, 1 out of 3. He won both aerial duels. Nice to see. 93% passing accuracy, 7 long balls, 2 successful. You know what I like to see as well? I think it was in the first half. I can't remember which half it was. I think it might be the second half. I can't remember now. The ball was like a nothing ball, and the ball was about to go out for a corner, right? And normally our players would just leave it. And he ran for basically a nothing ball. He jumped in behind, I think it was Isak, jumped in behind Isak, out-muscled him, and headed it out for a throw-in instead. And I was like, bro, just simple shit like that. Like a player actually trying to prevent a corner rather than just going, oh, it's going to be a corner. Now, he was like, bro, I'm going to stop this from being a corner. And he ran and stopped it from being a corner.
But that also has something to do with legs, bro. If you're on your fumes and you're fucking tired, you don't make that run. You don't want to spend your energy on that action. But when you're young and you're not playing all the time, you have that energy to do that. And bro, it's 3 points in the fans' books when you do stuff like that. And what I saw today, which I really loved, was how Pep, the players, the fans, how they supported and backed him throughout the game. Every time he did something, did you notice the fans cheered on him. The players came over, patted me on the back. Yeah, nice one. Let's go, mate. Did you see that? Really like making him feel comfortable, and I love that. That's good atmosphere, bro. That's perfect. I love that.
Yeah, no, it's facts. It's facts. Listen, very impressed. I've got to say, I was actually very, very. I'm going to give him an 8. I'm going to give him an 8.
I'm going to give him a 7.7.
Okay, fair enough. Let us know in the chat what you guys are giving him. But yeah, 8 for me, 7.7 from Sai. Okay, let's do John Stones, his partner today. That's his heat map on the left-hand side mainly. 90 minutes played. So again, getting some minutes into John Stones. Now, this is great stuff. 5 clearances, 1 block shot, 1 interception, 3 ground duels, 1 out of 3. 1 aerial duel, he won 1. 94% passing accuracy, 4 long balls, 1 successful, 1 dribble. I love John Stones. I love this guy. And bro, like, you know when we have the conversations about do we have to sell Stones or Ake in the summer because of their injuries? Like it was such a grim conversation because when he plays, I've always said this. I think when John Stones is fit, I think he's our best defender. I think he's better than Diaz. I think when he's fit and he's playing, I think all round, if you consider everything about the art of defending, not just blocking shots, I think he's our best defender. You know, and obviously you see it in the treble year. You saw he went into midfield against Real Madrid and just boxed it off. And today again, fantastic. You know, no surprise today that he plays next to Kuzanov. And obviously, we've always said, haven't we? When you're playing Kuzanov, when you're playing these younger guys, you need to play with Diaz or Stones. And today, Stones was next to him. You know, kept it sided. I thought he was mint, man.
He is, bro. He is mint. He is a Rolls Royce of a defender. No one can do what Stones can. Do you know what I mean? No one can do it. No one can go into midfield versus Real Madrid and bust midfield as a centre back. No one can do that.
Yeah,
he's very unique in that way. Only thing is injuries, bro. He just can't stay fit, and now he has to play in a few days again. And I did my lineup for the game a few days ago, and I didn't put Stones in it because I didn't want him to play twice a week. So I had Diaz and Ake, but now they may be injured, or we don't know really yet, but might be, right? So we have to rely on Stones. But we all know if we have to rely on Stones every single game from now until the end of the season, he will break down 100%. That's not a conversation. Like,
yeah, it's sad. It's a sad time with Stones, but if you can keep him fit, then he's going to massively help us, especially when Ake and Diaz are starting to pick up knocks as well. And we're trying to integrate Huzanov into this team, and we'll try and do that with Hayes when the time's allowed. Listen, I'm going to give him, I think he was slightly better than Kuzanov just in terms of,
I agree.
You've seen him more on the ball. I'm going to give him an 8.2.
I'm going to give him an 8, but I agree that he was slightly better than Huzanov, which was 7.7 for me. Okay.
Cool, man. Big up to you. Let's do the last defender, Gavardio, and then we'll come to some more of your guys' chats. Big up to Gavardio today. What a guy, man. What a player. That's his heat map. There you go. He did get the first bozo of the game. The bozo counter ended on 2.5, although some people say it was high. But yeah, that's actually not that many bozos. Okay, that's his heat map. There you go. 87 minutes played. 1 clearance. 1 error that led to the shot. That was the first bozo of the game. 4 ground duels, 1 out of 6. He won 2 aerial duels out of 3. 84% passing accuracy with a 1 key pass in the game as well. 1 cross unsuccessful with 4 long balls, 3 of those successful as well. He also had 3 dribbles, 1 successful. You know what I love about Gavardio, mate? When he gets the ball on the left-hand side, and he plays the ball infield on like the edge of the box, and you're getting like a Marmouche or a Foden running onto it, and he just gets that ball beautiful every time for the attacker to run onto. I thought he was great again today. Another good performance. I know he had that bozo, but it is what it is. Yeah, man. Impressed again, bro.
I agree, bro. I agree. He's been playing a lot this season and have had bad patches, but when he's on it, bro, he's amazing. I love how good he is on the turn with the ball. The amount of times he get us out of trouble in the defense, where he like almost dribbles, like turns, spins with the ball, and then runs with it. The attackers can't follow him. I think he's a real weapon for us, and great performance again.
Yeah. Was he better than? I'd probably give him
7.8.
Yeah, I was going to say I think he was probably better than Abdikadir Huzanov because obviously he got on the ball a bit more. But I don't know if he was better than Stone. I give him an 8.1. So for me, he goes in between Huzanov and Stone.
Same.
But yeah,
But 7.8.
another mint performance, man. Good
Yeah.
to see. Guys, if you're not done so already, man, make sure you smash these likes up on the stream minute. Come on, guys. If you're watching on Twitter, then make sure you drop us a follow, drop Sai a follow as well. Let's go through some of these chats, man. Alan, it looks like he's got a hard on for Nico Gonzalez. He says, Nico,
we all do,
Nico,
bro.
Nico.
We all do. We all do.
I mean, I won't go that far, bro. You know what I mean?
Shut up. Should I reveal you a text message?
What is he saying, Karl? We seem to have lost connection. That's just a shame. I'll have to carry it on my own. Yeah, shut up, man. Builder Dodgy Bray says, sorry, but Nico ghosted today because we all saw that rod reading. Bro, for a second there, I was about to lose
Yeah.
nice.
That's nice.
I was like, you
nice.
what, bro?
Nice, Dodgy. Nice.
That was good, bro. Big up to you, man. And big up to Second City Saint as well, who says, Wirtz and who would complete this super team? Complete. You need a right back. Yeah, you need an all-rounder midfielder. So someone like a Bruno Giatanali, Baleba, you need an all-rounder. You need Wirtz. You need a right back. And then you make a decision on your centre-back because you see what's going on in the season. You sort your goalkeeper out. And then if anyone becomes available in the attacking wide areas, i.e. if Rodrigo become available, you go for someone like that. But yeah, that's for me. And then you might need to like replace, if someone wants to leave, you got to replace them, whatever.
Might get a new centre back as well if we get rid of Stones or Ake.
Yeah, for me on the centre back thing, right? I'm just gonna wait it out because I previously said that I think you need to sell Ake or Stones this summer because of their injuries. However, because we've now signed these two young kids, right? I'm now prepared. I'm happy to wait it out now. We got to wait anyway. The transfer window shut, but I'll wait it out and see what the situation is at the end of the season. Yeah, to see what you need to do with it. If Ake and Stones keep getting injured, and you might have to throw Diaz in there because he's starting to pick up knocks, then I agree with Sai. I think you've got to go and get a centre back. But if you can keep the two young lads, Huzanov and Vita Hayes, step up. At the moment, Huzanov looks like he's stepping up. We're not too sure what's going on with Rise yet because he's not played. And obviously, we do have Jim Bar. Then I'm happy to wait. But 100% you need a right back. 100% you need a midfield creator, someone like a Wirtz, and 100% you need an all-rounder in the midfield. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Buzzing. Let's do the midfield, man. Let's do the midfield. Where we at? Here we go. Right, let's do areas. Areas, Alan. Here you go, pal. Nico Gonzalez. Oi, listen. I think today what we're witnessing is that what we've watched, in the last couple months, in midfield has been utter shit. And Nico Gonzalez coming in today has shown us that. John Stones in the week against Madrid shown us that. Brilliant brilliant from Nico Gonzalez today. Let's have a look at his numbers. That's his heat map everywhere in that sort of position. Love to see it. 90 minutes played, 97% passing accuracy, 2 long balls, 1 successful, 4 ground dribbles, 1 out of 4. Oh, yo, who remembers the game against Bournemouth where our 3 midfielders had 1 successful ground duel? All 3 midfielders against Bournemouth only managed 1 successful ground duel between the 3 of them. And Nico Gonzalez today, 4 out of 4, didn't win his any aerial duel, and some other numbers. Look at that, didn't get dribbled past once as well. Love to see it, mate. There's so much that I want to say about this guy. First of all, the forward pass, the forward pass that he done in the first couple of minutes, straight away, he did it to Foden. He did a forward pass, and I've been hammering this point for weeks and weeks and weeks. I've been saying these midfielders are too scared to put the ball forward, and they pass backwards and sideways, and that is fake news, because when you do that, you end up shitting on yourself because you end up back at the goalkeeper. He had the ball within 2 minutes, and there was a little gap to Foden, and he played it to Foden. I was like, no one in our team does that. And he did that. And then there was a time as well in the first half, I think it was, might be the second, the ball went up in the air and he just nudged the Newcastle player, took the ball down, moved it on. I thought, we've not seen that from a midfielder since last year when Rodri played for us. And we're now in September. God only knows what this season would have been like if we would have signed this guy in the summer.
Yeah.
And I know it's early days, blah, blah, blah. OLB glazed, shit, yeah. Whatever, man. Listen, I deserve this. We deserve this. We finally got a competent midfielder, and I'm a glaze. So hold that.
Yeah. Glaze it, bro. Bro, you don't even need to go back to the beginning of the season. Just go back to the Madrid game. If we play him, if he starts that game or even comes on in that game, can you imagine the midfield with him and Stones? Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Well, so glaze him a lot because fantastic today. What it does to our game to have a midfielder that actually knows how to defend and can run and can do forward passes. Even in the latter stage of the game, he had like a sequence or a situation where he, got under a bit of pressure, but dribbled out, wrestled himself out of the pressure, and almost got a counterattack with Doga on the wing.
Yeah.
Which was Rodri-like. He has good. Very good. I'm in the high eights here.
I am. I think I'm going to go 8.7.
Oh, I'm 8.6.
8.6.
Because I need room for my man of the match.
I got room.
But
I got fucking room.
We're not on the same man of the match, I think.
Yeah, I'm on. I got the room, man. I got the room. Yeah, but 8.7 for me, 8.6 for Sai. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. 8.8, 9.7 says Mitch. 8.5 says Silent. Fly says 8.5. Jewel with an 8.8. Babby Av with a 9.6. Yeah, man. High ratings, bro. High ratings indeed. Yeah. This is an interesting question. Maybe Rodri and Nico don't work together. Nah, I'm backing it, bro. I'm backing it will work, man. Yeah. I'm backing it's going to work, bro. We'll find a way. We'll find a way to get that working. And can you imagine the concrete that we're going to have in the middle of the park with these two players on the pitch? And by the way, yeah, Rodri chips in with GNA and Nico Gonzalez chips in with GNA. Well, he did this year at Porto. So, usually I like to have a three-man midfield where you've got your guy at the base, so you Rodri off Fernandinho, but then I need my other two players in there to be able to get output. Yeah, so like obviously we've had De Bruyne and Silva in the past. David Silva, obviously David Silva got assists. De Bruyne gets both. Treble year, you had De Bruyne and Gundogan, both of them getting output. This year we've struggled a little bit because Kovacic don't really get output, although he is putting up the best number of his life. And Gundogan's obviously old. And I think that if you play these two with whoever else in the middle, it might work. But you're gonna need someone else in that midfield to create or score a lot of goals. So we'll see, man. But listen, I'm excited that we finally got a player in that midfield that can actually do the job.
Yeah.
Big up to you, ETH. Snoopy says this doesn't feel like the false dawn that game's Chelsea and Forest. But yeah, the problem that we've got is we now play Real Madrid. So if we play like fucking some mid-level Premier League teams now for a couple of games, that'd be nice. The problem is we've now got Real Madrid. We then have Liverpool. We then have Spurs, fucking Forest. We've got a really difficult run. However, Newcastle are a good team. I know they didn't show it today. I think they were very disappointed, and the Newcastle fans will be scratching their heads as to why they were so bad today. But we were good, and that's the main thing. And listen, you can only take the confidence from the game, and we go into Madrid, and what will be, will be. Give it our best shot, see what happens, mate, yeah? But yeah, big up to you. But I do agree on that. I do agree that it's probably not the false dawn now we've got that midfielder. Big up to ETH as well for the other one there. Al says 10-10, says Saral with the dono on the player ratings. Big up to you, Al. Up to Mikey with the £1 donation. And Angel says, imagine Verts with Echa Messi, the dream. Echa Messi, man, he's coming soon. He's got the next game's tomorrow. Obviously, he can't play because he's injured, but he should be with City next week. And then he's going to be injured for a week or two, and then he should be raring to go. But yeah, I can't wait for Echa Messi getting this side. What a player he is. What a player. Right, should we continue? You know what? Let's do Gundogan, man, because Gundogan has he's had a tough year. Yeah, he's been cooked by a lot of the fan base. People asking why we bring him back. But today, possibly his best game of the season. That's his heat map, Gundogan today. 87 minutes played, 1 assist, 97% passing accuracy, 2 key passes, 1 cross successful, 2 long balls, both unsuccessful. He won his only ground duel, didn't win his aerial duel. 3 times he lost the ball and made 2 clearances. Kept things ticking along, didn't he? Nice play, forward passes today. And he's not a 6, so he played well. What did you think?
Decent, nothing out of the ordinary. He did his job, which is what I expect from Gundo and players like Kovacic, which have been the problem this season, haven't really been doing the job in some situations and moments. So yeah, nothing crazy. I'll give him a 7.
Harsh.
Do you think that's harsh?
I think that's a bit harsh.
What do you on
give
a
him-
7.3?
I'll give him a 7.4. I thought he kept things ticking over real nice tonight, man.
Yeah, but I think that's more Nico's than it's Gundo, and I need to balance it between the other ratings I've given, and I can't give him.
You are right. Obviously, Nico being there has helped him, but he did his job as well, man.
Yeah, but I can't give him. For me, he was the least good player on the pitch. Not saying it wasn't good. Just say for me, yeah. So
You negative guy, you are. Right, let's continue. Let's get into the attackers. Oh my days, guys. We fucking scored 4 goals, mate. Yeah, this is what it's about. That's what you know. What I want to start with Savinho, mate. Yeah, because this guy for me now is starting to show real class, real quality. Yeah, we're really starting to see the £25 million transfer fee. By the way,
yeah,
shouldn't laugh, yeah, but that's a scam. Yeah, someone should investigate that. Innit? Anyway, that's a heat
map. 22.
Was it 22 million? Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, the add-ons take it to like 35 million.
Well, good money spent, bro.
But yeah, it's not.
He's so freaking good, bro. He hypes me so much. Watching him gives me pleasure. Like he gets me off my seat, and you can hear in the crowd.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's just good to finally get it, sorted out in the league. He pulled you a nonce up there today. Reaction to that?
Well, at the end of the day, Bo, look, he's 21 years old, yeah? And if I was to actually crack on with the kid, I could do, Bo. You get me? Because he's of age, Bo, so...
You can't say that. It gives me pleasure, bro.
Yeah, it gives me pleasure to watch him. I can say that. Well, that's not out there. Man, shut up. No, for me, he's so good. His feed in small areas is insane. Defenders don't know which way he's going to go. They're running around in circles. Only thing is, I want a little bit more output from him goals-wise, but that will come. I think we have a winger for ages. He could, by injuries, go down as our best winger when he ends his career.
Nah, he definitely has the potential. You know what I liked about him today, man? It's just like he didn't just go like full speed the whole time. We'll come to his stats in a sec. Yeah, he didn't go to full speed the whole time, right? He sort of like sometimes he'd be jogging and then he'd go and then he's slow and then he'd go again. It's like he's mixing it up a little bit. He's going on the left, he's coming on the right, and I thought he roasted Hall. I thought he actually roasted him today.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at his numbers then, man. 1 assist. 95% passing accuracy, 1 key pass.
Which is crazy for a winger. That's crazy for a winger.
That there, it says 2 crosses. Is that not technically a cross when he cut it back? Or is that not technically a cross?
I don't know. I don't know how they do it.
I'd still consider that a cross, really. I know.
Maybe key passes. No, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. 3 long balls, 3 successful, 2 shots on target. Shot blocked, 9 dribbles, 3 successful, 1 big chance missed, and some ground deals there. I think you know what as well. You see this a lot with Savinho. He gets stuck in defensively. I think his defensive work rate's mad underrated.
Yeah. You could see today that all the players have been briefed about. You have to run and you have to run back. Every single one did it today. Everyone was running back. I think they probably had the message. We rather wanted to play 60 full minutes where you give your all and then we can substitute. You have the bench now. Just keep running. And if you get tired, we'll sub you. So, I think that probably have been the message. And for me, bro, I can just say it now. For me, he was the man of the match. I think he's so good. I think he creates so much on the wing. So for me, I'm going to give him a 9.3.
Yo, 9.3. Go on, bro. Yeah. I'm going to give him a 8.9. 8.9 for me. Let's have a look at some of your numbers on this one then, man. 9, 8.7, 8.5, says Staffy. It's 9.9, 9.2. So yeah, some really high ratings here, man. Some really, really high ratings. Big up Savio, who's really starting to deliver. And as well, you got to believe as well, like, this is pretty mad as well. He's being moved left and right still. Some games he's playing on the left, some guys he's playing on the right. So yeah, man, nice performance from him. Okay, let's do Phil Foden in the middle. That's his heat map in that channel. That's where this is where I want to see him, man. In this little channel here, man. That's what I want to see him. 76 minutes played, 89% pass accuracy, 3 key passes, 4 crosses, 3 successful. What else we got here? 1 long ball, successful as well. 1 big chance created, 1 shot blocked, 4 dribbles, 1 successful, 2 ground duels, 1 out of 6. Made it a clearance there as well. I thought he linked up play nicely today. I thought he received the ball in good areas. He passed it to Savio a number of times. I think he had a decent game, man. I thought he just kept things just going along, man.
I think he had what I would call a Martin Odegaard performance. So he didn't create as much as we normally think, but his press today was immense. He kept leading our high line and pressing. The amount of time I saw him sprint yards upon yards to press was amazing. He just kept on running, bro. I really like that from him today. It was a different performance than what we used to see from him, but I did like it. I did like that side of it as well. So for me, I'm giving him a 7.8.
Okay, I'll give him a 7.5. In fact, no, I'm going to give 7.4. I give him a 7.4. I thought it was decent. He just kept things ticking over, but the other players stole the show today. So that's chill. Still decent. We got Alfred, so happy. Nico, good night, boys. It's 4:25 in the morning. Yeah, that's probably why he's lost the plot here. You know what I mean? He needs to go to bed, bro. It's 4:25 in the morning. Get to bed, man. Hey, yo, guys, smash these likes up, man. Smash these likes up. It's time to come now to Omar Mamouche. Gets his hat trick, 15-minute hat trick. Let's have a look at this guy's numbers today. So, obviously played on the left, but you see him in field quite a lot as well. 76 minutes played, 3 goals, 88% passing accuracy, 5 crosses, 3 successful, 3 shots on target, 1 shot off target, 2 dribbles unsuccessful, 3 ground duels, 8 successful. 3 successful out of 8. Had some other stuff there as well. And I just laugh again at everybody that said we didn't need to sign this guy. Because they were there. The chat's seen the people in the chat saying, I don't know why we're signing. We don't need an attacker. That was the biggest L I ever seen. We definitely needed an attacker. We don't have people that put the ball in the back of the net. We now have another player that does that. Versatile. Like I said on stream, a bit of a maverick. Doesn't really fit the typical sort of mold in terms of like, he's not the best on the ball in terms of like keeping the ball to his feet, but he gets in the good areas. He's enthusiastic with the ball. He's got energy, and he scores goals at the end of the day. And that's what this team needed. Yes, we needed a midfielder. Yes, we needed our defense to improve, but we needed people to score goals because we didn't have enough goal scorers in this team, and that's what we've got. Hat trick today, 15 minutes. I mean, for me, I'm sorry, he has to get a 10 for me.
A 10.
You got a hat trick, bro.
Yeah, but I know, but
you don't want to do the whole standard shit in it. Go on, you say your piece.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic that he got the hat trick, and I liked his performance, and I like he gets stuck in as well, and he helps defensively. But for me, he wasn't the best player on the pitch, which I know a lot of fans will give. A lot of fans will give it to him, but I think Sarri was the best player on the pitch for me.
I agree.
So I can't give him higher than what I gave Savio 9.3, I think. So I have to give him 9.2. But I think it was amazing, but I can't give him higher than that because
I get you. I get you because in terms of who was the better player, Savio was the better player, but I'm just glazing it. He got a hat trick.
Yeah,
I've got the.
I understand. I'm not hitting on it. I'm not hitting.
Come on, guys. Yeah, check out this kit, man. Absolutely beautiful, guys. Yeah, what a kit this is. Yeah, make sure you get one in it. Fucking one nice. It's cold. But yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah, shout out Omar Mamouche, brilliant, man. He's now our joint 5th highest goal scorer of the season, which is wild. But yeah, brilliant. Okay, Erling Haaland. Here we go. That's his heat map. Love to see it. 88 minutes played, 1 assist, 1 shot on target, shot off target, 2 dribbles unsuccessful, and some other stats that we don't really care about when it comes to Haaland. Held the ball up well at times, sometimes didn't. Got the flick on for the McAtee goal. Seems to be linking up nicely with Mamouche. I thought it was okay. I'll probably give him I'd probably give him a 7.4.
He got the assist, so has to be. I think his game was to 7, but he got the assist, so 7.5 for me. I just hope he's not injured. I don't like when people have solo accidents or injuries. Did you see? They're always the worst. How he lost his knee, but I saw that he walked around after the game and clapped and smiled. So hopefully it's just a scare. But man, could you imagine him doing his ACL there? Hush.
No, bro. I
Please.
don't know why. To be honest, that's why I give it an extra bozo point. We ended up on 2.5
Yeah.
bozos because I don't know why he was still on the pitch at that point.
Yeah. I agree. And he wouldn't have been taken off. Did you see? Because Heiss was coming on, so he wouldn't have been taken off. The only reason he got taken off was because of the injury or injury scare.
Yeah, he did speak about Haaland after the game about his injury. I think he'll be fine, bro. This is what Pep Guardiola said about Erling Haaland after the football match. He said when he was down, everyone was scared. He got up, walked, smiling like always. I didn't speak to him, but the doctors didn't come up with bad news. So I think he'll be fine.
Okay.
I think he'll be fine, which is good. Anything to say on any of the subs? McAtee got a goal at the back post. He was on for 40 minutes. Doku didn't really do too much. He was on for 40 minutes. Good to get energy and minutes into his legs. And then obviously O'Reilly, Matt Kovacic and Nunes, they only got 5 minutes or so. But I've got to say, actually, to be honest with you, if I'm being honest with you, I thought Nico O'Reilly was the one that stood out the most. He was only on the pitch for 5 minutes. I'll be real, not Jack Glaze. Like, I felt that he looked pretty decent when he come on.
Yeah.
But obviously, they weren't on for much, so they didn't really do too much there in it. But
we're starting to have a bench, bro. I think normally in other seasons we would have made changes way earlier, but this season we've too many times. Even though we were leading 3-0, right at the halftime, I was still nervous. I wasn't 100% convinced we wouldn't throw this away if they had an early goal and all that. So I think this also scarred the players and Pep. So right now, I think he ain't really taking any chances with substitutions, and then gradually he will start, do substitutions earlier and earlier until he has the confidence that we don't do any more bozos and all that shit. So, but the bench, man, imagine we're having Ake and Diaz on the bench today. That's a pretty insane bench. It's starting to get there. So yeah.
Yeah, it is, man. It is, and this is what happens when you actually have a proper squad, and. We're now obviously this is why the January transfer window was needed, because we don't have a fucking squad, mate. You know what I mean? And the players were coming back from injury, and then they had to play straight away because the players were getting injured and that, and they shit back into the team, which means they did that. So yeah, this is it, man. And listen, let's see how we can get on. We obviously got Madrid on Wednesday, I think it is. Do you have any hope there, bro?
No.
None at all.
No, even when we've been at our best and we've gone there, we haven't won. So now in our worst, we're not going to go there and win. I've told you many times I didn't even want to play these two games, because now you see, if Ake and Diaz is injured, we have Grealish, Akanji, Diaz, and Ake injured because of that game. I didn't want that game because I want us to perform against Newcastle. We did win today, which I didn't think we would, but we did. But we need to perform against Liverpool, Tottenham, all this stuff, Forest. So we just can't be playing and going after every single trophy this season. I know we're used to that, but sometimes you just have to hedge your bets and then, go from there. Make sure that our starting point next season is where we can win the Champions League again, because we need to be in the Champions League.
I'd be amazed if even if we somehow beat Liverpool, right? I'd be amazed if we don't get top 5 now. I'd be amazed, because Chelsea are just mad inconsistent. Yeah, Bournemouth are 5th. Are they going to keep that up? I mean, they might do. Obviously, Forest now, only 2 wins in the last 5 for Forest, 2 losses in the last 3 games for Forest. Are they starting to feel the pressure? And we're starting to get players back from injury. So I just feel that this thing about, we can't be in the Champions League because if we do, it'll fuck our top 5. I just don't think that's true whatsoever. I think we're getting top 5 now, regardless. I really do.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. But just only looking at that game on Wednesday, no, I don't think we'll go there and do it. Like, we're at a point now where I want us to win. You know, I don't want us to rest players. Now we're here. We might as well just win. But I don't think we'll do it. I don't think we'll do it.
Okay. Well, there we go. We won a game. We've scored 4 goals and kept a clean sheet against a decent side in Newcastle. So that's a W. Happy days. Yeah, that's great news, man. The next game's on Wednesday against Real Madrid, which will be interesting watch. But yeah, shout out to you guys. If you're watching on replay, then let us know your comments in the comment section below. Give us your player ratings down below. Anything you massively disagree with us, then let us know in the comments. I'm not doing a watch along now. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not doing a watch along. I'm gonna message the lads, see if the boys are available for 9 p.m. for a panel show. See if these lads are available. Hopefully get them on, man. I'll send the messages out now. So yeah, keep your eye tuned on the main channel. We'll see if we can get a panel show at 9 o'clock to see what the guys are saying. But yeah, other than that, man, big up to you guys. Smash the likes. We have about 3,000 people in here watching today, man. So shout out to everyone that's watching. If you're watching on Twitter or X, then make sure you're following the YouTube account. It's LB and more LB. Otherwise, you don't see all the streams. I only do certain streams on here. But yeah, man, big up to you guys. Smash the likes on the way out. Make sure you guys subscribe. Yep. And I'm going to raid Rancy's live doing a watch along, man. So if you want to do a watch along for the Bayer Leverkusen Munich game, then he's live. So I'm going to read out you there. Spam LB raid in his chat, and I'll see you later. Peace out.